Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Gothic. Last time, we got ourselves led to the swamp camp, and this time we're going to explore it some. There's these two
Greetings,
Templars
stranger.
here.
You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I totally want to join.
I've heard you're looking for new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the Sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. He's standing in the courtyard just behind the gate. But you may not speak to him. Wait until he addresses you.
What about armor?
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
Yeah, it's 500, same as the other armor in the camp. It looks terrible, so I'm not going to even. Here you have two people. One is Namib. You do not want to talk to any of the Baals. They refuse to talk to you. So let's talk to this guy.
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
Huh.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
What can you tell me about the sleeper?
The sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Fair.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
Interesting.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Kor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Baal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Kor Kalom.
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
And lastly,
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places.
and you want him to show you,
Show me
just
the
talk to
way.
him. Tell him to take you to the smithy.
To the blacksmith.
Follow me.
Now he will, well, go there. But most importantly, you did not have to climb that, Lester. You really did not. On the way there, there is this guy. You might remember him as that one friend the guy in the camp wanted to talk to.
Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. told my pal Dusty to come along, but he wanted to wait.
Huh.
I know Dusty. I talked to him for a short time.
If you meet him again, tell him that he was dumb to stay there. It's 10 times better than getting harassed by the guards in the old camp.
I'll tell him if I see him again.
That's good to know. So that's one quest solved. You can also talk to this guy for some more. But for now, let's just follow Lester. He'll take us to the smith shop, which is something we really want to get to. You'll see why when we get there. Here's the smith shop, or the smith. And now he'll be like,
That's the
all
smith.
done.
Have a look around.
But you can also talk to Lester here. And now that he's away from his master...
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Bal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
Easy peasy.
May the sleeper...
And most importantly all, there is a guy here, this guy, who will sell you equipment. But here's the thing, there's a chest here, and nobody's angry if you open it. So, left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, left, left. It has 3 axes, which are better weapon than you currently have, 10 mountables, which are good, 10 blades, and 27 raw steels. Each one of those raw steels represents 50 gold. 50, well, not gold, 50 ore. So, yeah, we got about 40 times 50. I believe that's about 2k? Or is it 200? No, it's 2k. So yeah, that chest alone has over 2,000 gold of ore in it, right for the taking. So now excuse me for a minute while I turn them all into weapons. See you in a moment. And here I am with a shit ton of new weapons here. Going to equip this axe now because it's more damage. And I'm going to talk to Darion. Who?
Hi, I'm new here and I'd like to get to know the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the Templars started preparing for the fight, we've been busy day and night. I don't have much time for questions, so don't disturb me, unless you want to buy something.
And that's exactly what we want to do.
Good.
So he has 200 cash. You can also take the raw steels if you want to turn them into weapons. And some other stuff that's not important. We're just going to take his 200 cash and give him 4 swords for it. Now we could do some more stuff around the camp here, but I'm not actually that interested. Let's just talk to Lester. Tell him to show me back the way back to the entrance. So he's going to walk all the way there. While in the meanwhile, well, you can go around the camp. There's this guy, for example, who will trade you swampweed.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's northern dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
Well, for this guy, you can just talk to each day to get 3 items. I'm just going to take all his money in this case. Because after that, we should have just about enough to actually buy our armor. Let's sell him something else like these axes, pickaxes and stuff. And a few arrows. You can also farm money by just going to sleep one of these huts next to him. And waking up, taking free swampweed, going back to sleep and so on. It's one way to make cash, I suppose. Not one I'd recommend, but it's one way. Now let's just go back to the entrance, and hopefully Lester will be back there, so we can just finish this quest. If not, well, I'm going to do it another time, and just get back to town. But I suppose I can talk to Juro as well.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime.
Wow.
At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
What's your task here?
I test the new substances developed by Kor Kalam in his alchemy lab with my pals here. His aid gives us something new every couple of days, and we test it. This weed opens your spirit. If you take the right amount, you can get in touch with the sleeper.
Very nice job.
Have you ever been in contact with the sleeper?
No, not yet. But that's because we never get enough of the stuff. Kalam always wants to hear about the effect of it, but I get the impression he's not really interested in my opinion at all. If I find the stuff stimulating, he passes it straight on to the gurus. But soon, I'll be a guru myself. Then I can go right to my limits and listen to the voice of the sleeper myself.
I'd like to join your camp. Can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet?
No.
Then go. See him and collect your daily ration. If you leave me all the swamp weed he gives you, we're in business.
I'll think about it.
Okay, sure.
I have swamp weed on me. You can have
350 XP.
You must have noticed that none of the gurus wants to talk to you. You can change that by impressing them. I can tell you how to do that.
Tell me.
How can I impress the gurus?
Bal-Kadar instructs the novices in the magic of the sleeper. If you want his attention, use magic. But don't give him the fist a win. Send one of his audience to sleep or something like that. Bal-Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think Lester might be able to help you with him. Speak to him as soon as his master is away. The other gurus are basically quite okay. Just try to make yourself useful.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, a deal's...
How do I get at the magic of it?
Bal-Kadar said...
Let's just skip that. So there's one more thing I actually forgot. Remember Karkolom, the guy he just talked about? Well, he has a recipe for magic potions, or HP potions, that we're supposed to get from one of the guys back in the camp. Let me just show you how to do that. Get back to the place that's towards the freaking smith. Back here towards the stand of the guy selling swamp weed. And just go and climb upwards. Just above him is Kar Kalom. Any moment now. Make sure not to fall.
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
Good to know. So let's just save. Talk to him, see if we can buy the recipe off him.
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
Okay, then other things.
What do you...
One of them is... Yeah, I don't think... We have not convinced enough guys. We can actually give him those mandibles we got there for...
I have Crawler's mandibles for you.
Very good.
Potions. Not bad. And...
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
Well,
I'll be seeing
he's not going to sell them. In which case, save. See this chest over here? That's the one you need. Left is wrong, right is wrong. Then it's this chest, actually. Nope. Right, right, right. Right, right, left. Nope. Right, right, left, right. There's the recipe. So I broke way too many of these here. So let's just load. Da-da-da. And then go here. Right, right, left, right. Recipe acquired. That's going to be some nice free XP. And even without any consequences. Seriously, these guys don't even care that you stole it. So now let's just go back to the exit. Convince Lester's master. And then I'll see you all at the old camp. But first, as I said, this is a new camp. Don't want to confuse you too much, so here's again the way to get back there. Go here, right over under all of these things. After you go through these passages, you should get back to that guy and the three guys around him. Then go, is it right or left? Right, and ish left. And over here we are back to the entrance. And now we can just simply talk to Lester.
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
Excellent acting.
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The sleeper talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood.
You're a very rich man, stranger. The sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
Wow, interesting.
The sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
Yes, I wish to follow the sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalom. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith.
And we just got one of the masters to watch for us. Well, that will be important later, but for now, see you back at the old camp. Here we are, back on the south entrance. It has become night. Moon's all the way up there. Though part of the sky still hasn't apparently realized it's night. Now that we're back here, majority of people are actually asleep, so we can't really do much here. So let's just get back down into that tower and sleep till morning. After that, we can start our next thing to do. But first off, like I said, let's catch some Z's. So we have more than enough money now, so that we can actually go and straight up, well, buy armor. Thanks to all of our swords, or our whole sword collection, I suppose. So let's just go down here. Talk to the two traders here, see if we can get their money first. Where is it? Where's Dexter? He's the other guy. There he is. Hello, Dexter. I loved your laboratory. Show me your goods. He doesn't actually have a lot. Well, let's just give him the recipe.
I have the recipe you wanted.
Very good. Show it to me. Good. Now I can produce the potions myself. You are a good man. I'll tell Diego about it. Here you go.
take that for your efforts.
Some potions, excellent. And now we talk to Fisk. Ask for his goods. Get all of his ore over here. Then sell him my stinky swords. I suppose I need something to make the 10 more gold. Slave bread, X2. Accept, and now let's buy armor and buy these 500 ore trousers. 15.5. Quite good. And now show me his goods. He has 500 gold now because we just gave him 500. Well, ore. So let's sell a shit ton more crude swords. Got all our money back. Beautiful. Take the armor, and now if you go to stats, we have 20 protection against weapons and 5 against armor. I think the novice clothes were actually 5 better against arrows, which is sad, but still we have 20 thanks to the necklace as well. And we'll do pretty well now. So let's go to Diego, get 10 more strength points, and then we'll do the next thing. Oh, before that, you know how we have all this, well, chicken? All this 55 raw meat? Well, you can go to the pan right here, or other pans as well, and just spam forward and grill all of it. Grilling it makes it recover more HP, which I think is fairly obvious, but also makes it go up in value. So if you want to sell all your meat, well, it's a good idea to first grill it. It takes a bit, but you're like grilling a second, I want to say. So in half a minute you'll be through like 60. I'd say. Maybe I'm overestimating it though, but still. You can go even faster if you keep spamming fast enough. If you can hear this. We're probably almost done with all of them. Way back in the game when I first started, I thought that you have to like cook it for a decent while for each one of them. Man, was I dumb back then. But oh well. Let's talk to Diego. Get some more strength. Give me 10 more strength. And now we're ready for the next thing. Since we explored the old camp and the swamp sect, let's now go to the old camp. It's on our way for Diego's quest, and it can show a few more interesting things. Well, showcase. But first, although this is not the correct path, to the right of the area where you beat the mole rats here, there are 2 more what's it called? Well, there's one scavenger, I guess. There's also 2 more bees and a wolf. You need to be able to kill a wolf to be able to get any to the old camp. Well, on the main path, that is. So this is a good test for yourself, if you so will. It's also that freaking wolves are quite annoying, but we should be able to deal with it. The issue is this is next to the river, which can actually sometimes just murder you FPS. And come on, we're literally like 1 damage off being able to one-shot these guys. That's quite annoying. But anyway, now we killed them, the real challenge is over here, the wolf. We do have now 20 armor, so hopefully we'll be fine. Oh, and we can 2-shot it. But look at how much damage it's doing to us. Wow. That was dangerous. I should have saved. But oh well. Let's just take a healing herb and eat some more chicken. This place also has 2 chests, although it's an optional area. So let's just quickly loot it. Left, nope. Right, right, nope. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, right. There we go. It got us back a pick, so I'm not going to reload for it. How about this one? Right, nope. Left, nope. Left, right, right, nope. Left, right, right, left. 3 pickaxes, pretty much. Not pickaxes, picks. Lockpicks. Pretty much used up what I got here. And got, of course, the extra loot. It's alright. We don't really need that stuff anymore now that we have a million swords. But you know, every extra item is extra cash. And I do love myself some cash. So let's just continue. Little bit further. And the path to the old camp, or the best one I know of, is right over here. Ooh, stone root. I believe that's a valuable herb. Follow the path on this side and down here. And then just keep following the path. There are some NPCs on the way. And some dangerous area I'll highlight real quick. So first go down here. Ooh, nice. Oak leaf. Very good for HP recovery. Over up here, there is a scavenger. I'm just going to quickly murder it. Pick up its meat. And go down here. Now here's the thing. Over there, if you follow the path left, is extremely dangerous and has some very powerful enemies. I'm not going to go there, for obvious reasons. Over here we have a goblin, which we can at this point thankfully one-shot, thanks to our super high strength. If you can't, they actually have swords, which means they can actually deal a lot of damage. There's also some meat bugs here, if you feel like murdering those. I think I will, just because, hey, even 10 XP can matter. But I don't care about their equipment anymore, their meat. There's also this guy, which is Calvaron.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a hunter. Above all, I hunt scavengers.
Where will I get a bow?
Here, I sell the best bows in the old camp.
So yeah, this guy
Show me.
sells bows. The real cool thing about this guy though, is that he's away from everybody else and he's kind of weak. So you can actually just beat him up for all his equipment. And he's a merchant, so he gets restocked every chapter.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
That depends.
He'll also teach you sneaking and bow, but I do not care about either of those, so meh. Let's go up here and continue going towards the path to the old camp. Oh well, the new camp in this case. There's a scavenger up here. We'll quickly murder it. Thank you for your meat. Delicious. 2 more over there. Kill it as well. Again, going to pick up the meat. There's something quite good over here though. This is a cave, a bit hidden. Well, if you can't really see it. With a bunch of dudes here. Bunch of mole rats. Killing them is fairly easy, as you can see. And it got us a level up, as well as a withered axe, some solas, and a potion. Withered axe is, I believe, exactly what we're using right now. So if you came here early in the game, it would be quite a good weapon. Let's just... Oh, damn. That's embarrassing. I bugged the game out there for a moment. That's quite nice. You might want to make a bit of a priority on grabbing that. But then again, it's really not that important. After all, you have other ways to get it. Like in the swamp camp. Here you have another wolf, which again... Oh shit. My dude just didn't grab a weapon. That is embarrassing. Oh shit, there's a second wolf. And the idiot just turned its back to us. That could have ended badly. Thankfully, it didn't. There's also a guy back there who shot him to help us, which is quite nice of him. For now, let's eat a bunch of chicken, though. I need some HP. Thank you. Let's see if we can talk to him. But first, grab the herb. Hey, you. Who are you? Aiden.
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter. I make a living out of selling skins and teeth.
Does it pay?
If you know how to cut up the beast the right way, yeah.
I believe he can also teach you how to skin an animal if you don't learn it from the other guy. But since we did, it doesn't matter. So let's keep following this path. Up here, I believe there's a few more enemies. Is it goblins? Yeah. We can one-shot them though, so, you know, who cares? It's 3 XP though, and we did get another level, so back when we're with Diego again, we can go and up our strength again. Though I think I'm going to grab something else this time. So let's save. And let's open this chest. Left, left, damn. Left, left, right. Sold. Got more than we lost. Alright. Going here and forward will get us to the old mine. Well, to the mine of the old camp. I'm going to skip that for now. We're going to get there a bit later. For now, let's just go right here. And just a bit further over here. Following this path, we will reach the gate to the new camp. And with us arriving here, I think I'm going to call it a day. So, see you all next time.